It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Mavericks in Dallas. And guys, for the Mavericks, after splitting their first two games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. And tonight, we get to see DeAndre Jordan. Kenny's come a long way since being drafted in the second round back in 08.
Man, I can't believe he's been in the league over a decade. That's amazing. Either you're getting old or he's getting old.
I'm not getting old. I'm not aging at all.
One of you guys are getting old. But he went from a project to an NBA All-Star.
Excellent defender, excellent rebounder. Most of his points come within 5 feet of the basket. Drafted in the second round, but guess what? Kenny's got that $200 million.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Let's do it. Get fired up now.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Pistons. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And how about the points they put up? I mean, they were aggressive. In fact, at times overwhelming.
Well, think about this. They were extremely versatile in their approach, taking what the defense allowed.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and Parker are the wings. Portis is out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Dunn in at the 1. Now, here's Parker. Lopez. Jordan with the rebound. Robin Lopez out of Stanford, entering his second decade in the league. Chris, talk about his game.
Well, when you think about Robin's game, I mean, aggressive, unselfish. I mean, he's one of those dirty work players you love to have on your team, but that you hate to compete against.
Good on the bucket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside, Levine. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Smith penetrating. Barnes against Parker. 6 to shoot. Barnes kicks to Nowitzki. They get it back. Here's Jordan. Good on the shot.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Pass to Portis. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Shot clock at 6. Outside, Levine.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
And a missed layup. For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Levine with it. Now Smith defending. Dunn with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Nowitzki against Portis. Lopez a screen. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Jordan the screen. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Payne, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Parker outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, that makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Nowitzki's shot is no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Portis the screen. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Outside, Levine. Payne kicks to Portis. Lopez, a screen on Smith. Clock at 6. Doubled by Smith. Portis, the pass to Parker.
And he's just so mobile for his size. That's a big part of the value Jordan has at the defensive end. When he's on you, he's too hard to shake, and he had an impact on that shot for sure.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to him.
Well, despite finishing with only 27 wins last season, the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the NBA.
Yeah, they were first in field goal attempts, but only 23rd in makes. That's why they were last in field goal percentage. But this is what you get with so many young shooters.
Now here's Levine. And he also played a big role in that last game with Detroit.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And DeAndre Jordan this last offseason opting out of his contract with the LA Clippers. He felt, Greg, obviously it was time to move on.
It didn't take long for Jordan to find a new home here in Dallas. Had almost signed with them last time he was a free agent. Closed the deal this time around. Still has a lot to offer and a really good fit for this team inside.
Here's Payne after Luka Doncic's bucket. Payne with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Portis sets the pick for Parker. That's tipped, and they're able to recover.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. Some last season stats for him. He was around 9 points per last year. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows how to run this offense. It's a tremendous asset to this team coming off the bench.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, and early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie, humble, ready to work, ready to listen, and then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. And even 3-on-3 break. It's Portis atop the key, and it's Lopez at the elbow. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Portis a screen on Smith to the middle. Got a piece of it. To the paint, Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And no doubt Smith has the vision. When one of his guys has a clean look, he's quick to get the ball to them.
Bulls trail by 6. And here's Payne. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The dish to Payne. Right side, Portis. Drills it from outside. Portis has got 6.
And each session, I mean, Portis seems to get better from deep. The defense must get out on it.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Payne. Jordan the screen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Andre Jordan is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Bulls trail by 3. Parker outside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Now Smith, 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota.
Well, he also made a mark with his passing and had the assist total to show for it.
Now here is Smith. Doncic dishes to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. It's over Payne. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A solid shooter. Smith Jr. has the touch and poise to bury those shots on a consistent basis.
Portis the screen. Right wing. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Taking a look at some stats for DeAndre Jordan. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in rebounding. And he ranks 2nd in the league in field goal percentage. Able to finish with force and even a little finesse at times.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Powell with the steal. Powell, the Mavericks, moving it up. Harris with the ball. Fires from 14. Correa, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Ring shot on the way. And Valentine gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Harris outside. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And that's how you set a screen. Takes the D right out of the equation.
Payne kicks to Carter. Back to Payne. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's tied up with that one. Dallas doing everything they could do to accelerate their rebuilding process this past summer, Greg. They made a lot of moves.
You know, trading up for Doncic sends the message they want to compete now. Brought in DeAndre Jordan to shore up the center spot. Mavs definitely accelerated to where they feel they can compete for a playoff spot. And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't having it.
Here's the screen. Powell with the screen. Here's Harris. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Barea. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Offline with his 3. And there's the call on measure. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago trailing here. Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Outside Holiday. Carter sets the pick for Holiday. Passes it to Felicio. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Measuring. They get the rebound. Felicio, no good. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Matthews gets it to go. Bulls trail by 4. There's a screen. Valentine wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Valentine's got his second basket of the night.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Barea, the pass to Measuring. The kick out to Matthews. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. Good work defensively by Carter. Poked loose. Powell with the steal. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
One shot.
And that one misses. We've got so many young, exciting players in the NBA right now, Chris. When you think about the league's best player, the league MVP, in say 7 years, what names come to mind?
That's a great question. I mean, you have to think about guys like the Greek Freak.
Or even 5 years. It don't have to be that long.
Yeah, but just the potential. I know what you're saying there, Kevin. I mean, Embiid, Ben Simmons, the Greek Freak,
Tatum.
Wow.
I know.
It's just so you could just go to all the young teams and say these guys are next. I mean, all you got to do is look at the rookie, sophomore, the phenom game and just close your eyes and pick any of those guys because you know that they're talented. But yeah, the Greek Freak, Anthony Davis, Embiid, I think those are all safe bets.
Valentine with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. And it's Payne in the corner. Shoots over Barea. Off the left rim and out.
He hasn't been very precise at all in this quarter.
To the inside. Matthews. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Carter outside. Valentine setting the pick for Carter. There's the pick. The pass to Holiday. Let's go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Barea. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Can't hit from the low block. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. It's been a storied career for Dirk Nowitzki, but as he ages, he says he's spending a lot more time getting his body prepared to play.
Jay Kidd sort of tried all sorts of things when he was here. He was older, and, you know, he got massages right before the games and the stretching and all that. Now I'm in the same shoes. You know, I'll do all that stuff now, and you almost do as much off the court as you practice on the court.
A lot goes into holding off Father Time, but Father Time, by the way, is undefeated.
Yeah, and retirement's something he's considered for a few summers now, but he's making the most of his Hall of Fame career, savoring every last minute.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
Measury is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Devin Harris. Then it's Matthews. And it's Barea in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And it's Carter missing.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
Measuring. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C. Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Dunn. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Who's watching here?
Carter dishes to Dunn. It's deflected. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. The lead pushed to double digits. Barea's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dunn kicks to Felicio, and that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday against Harris. Carter outside to halt the run. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Down low. Here's Felicio. Got a piece of it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-and-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff, thanks. Mavericks leading by 9. And here's Matthews from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Felicio's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Valentine. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Now here's Matthews. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Matthews has got 6 points. Dunn kicks to Felicio. They set the pick. And it's blocked. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Powell. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Parker's checked in for Chicago. Now here is Holiday. Back to Dunn. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Down low. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against the Spurs, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dwight Powell. Doncic comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. Chicago also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Carter. Bobby Portis comes in for Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Justin Holiday. On the clock. Here's Levine, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Remarkable focus. Even when you're right on Levine, he's capable of still converting from there.
Zach Levine, a high riser. The 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Bulls trail by 9. Dunn kicks to Lopez. Back to Dunn. Portis the screen. A floater. Mavericks with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And from everything you hear, Levine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, you know, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Chris, you had a lengthy NBA career. From what you observed, talk about the differences in how various coaches hold practices and try to teach.
You just want to keep guys motivated. You want guys to listen and then execute. And whatever you can do to get their ear, gain their trust, and then get them to go out there and execute. So if you're on a veteran team, you may have a smaller practice but with more intensity, meaning maybe you only practice an hour of live work going back and forth and scrimmaging, whereas if you're a young team, you might be able to expect 2 hours of scrimmaging every day. Do the players understand the culture? Do they understand the tenets of the offense and the defense? And usually coaches coach by that need and necessity of the team as opposed to just having one structure. And so in Washington, we had 3-a-days during training camp, as opposed to in Sacramento later in my career, it would be one practice because we're all old. We need to make sure that we get the most intensity out of this practice and then save our legs for the game.
Now here's Levine. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Pass to Portis. Portis a screen on Smith. Here's Dunn. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off this court.
Doncic passes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Portis. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago calls timeout. And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the Summer League as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
Here's Levine after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Lopez dishes to Parker. Second chance shot. Back to Lopez. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
You know what, Greg? There may not be a more likable superstar in the NBA than Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, everyone loves Nowitzki.
And a large part of that is just Dirk plays the game with a smile on his face, it seems, at all times. His play style is one that is hard to root against, having so much skill in the body of a 7-footer. And it's one thing to be respected by everybody. It's another to be loved by everyone in that regard. And Dirk's, he's one of a kind.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I love the mentality of Dunn, looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
Now here is Smith. Nowitzki a screen. Goes up off the pick. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
They get it again. Portis kicks to Dunn. Tries yet again. Lopez with the bucket.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Mavericks leading by 11. Now Smith. Jordan sets the pick for Smith. Now here's Doncic. Lopez covering. And Doncic gets it to go.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Payne, he's checked in for Chicago. Parker, right side. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Smith, the pass to Doncic. Back to Smith. The kick out to Barnes. Smith trying to break loose. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Smith. That's 12 points for Barnes.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent. He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Pass to Doncic. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
I love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Bulls trail by 14. Outside, Levine. Parker outside. Here's Lopez, and Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Snatched up. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Jordan. There's the feed to Doncic. Got a hand on it. Here's Levine. Parker inside, covered by Barnes. Lopez inside. He's against Jordan. Hold in. Lopez, no luck.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down tonight.
Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Barnes. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Portis the screen. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Doncic dishes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Portis. And the shot is long. Nowitzki with the steal. Smith outside. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
Outside, Levine. Portis kicks to Payne. Dishes it to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Mavericks leading by 18. Smith the pass to Nowitzki. Great D that time from Portis.
How about Portis, a draft day steal in 2015, the 22nd pick. Now look, he's got size, skill, no fear. He brings the confidence and the toughness that you love to see.
2.
No good on the free throw. And Bobby Portis suspended, Chris, the first 8 games of last season for his altercation with Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to, take that mistake back. But at the same time, that aggressiveness, I mean, if channeled in the right way, that'll help him on the court.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Jordan. Matthews comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Devin Harris is checked in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. Now, here's Barea. There's the screen. It's Matthews on the wing. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Payne. Portis, the pass to Payne. It's rebounded by Dallas. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Matthews into the lane. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Carter. The Bulls making a switch here. Alicios checked in. Carter hits them both. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Barea. Sinks the triple. Barea's got 6 here in this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And stolen by Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Barnes. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Dallas, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a big first half for you offensively. How did you get loose?
My teammates just been finding me. I've just been trying to just run hard, make good backdoor cuts, run it in transition, and give me good looks.
You have not stopped moving at all, and it's led to good results. Thanks, Harrison. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Harrison Barnes led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
I love the way they're getting after it in the paint. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring at will. Sometimes teams try to hurt you with the 3-ball. They went right for the heart of the defense. Look at them to keep pounding it inside and staying physical.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Cars crossing back and forth over the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge as we welcome you back to Dallas. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Dallas leading by 20.
Well, Kevin, look at Hoiberg's offense. Wide open, up-tempo. It's no wonder why the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the league last season.
So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Portis is out there with Parker, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Portis kicks to Lopez. Levine passes to Lopez. Portis the screen. Clock at 6. Dunn with it. Now Smith defending, and stolen by Jordan. Smith dishes to Doncic. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists in the game. Well, Chris, with Hoiberg, we knew this is what we'd be seeing from him after watching his teams in college.
Well, yeah, he likes players who can bring multiple aspects to the table. I mean, he wants to score early in the clock with little false action. He's known to have one of the deeper playbooks in the game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Portis sets the pick for Levine. Here's Parker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Bulls.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. They set the pick. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. DeAndre Jordan is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Nowitzki. And Chicago shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Dunn passes to Parker. Now here's Portis. Back to Parker. Lopez, a screen on Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Parker kicks to Portis. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And he gets it back. Nice shot by Portis.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Nowitzki, the pass to Doncic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
Parker. Jordan with the rebound.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Smith kicks to Doncic. Nowitzki a screen. Here's Smith. Passes to Doncic. Barnes sets a screen for Doncic. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Inside, Parker with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, Levine.
Oh, wow. Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, he's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
First free throw is good. And Greg, with Barnes, beyond what he does on the floor, he does everything right off the floor.
Yeah, I mean, this organization just loves his intangibles and demeanor as a leader. Incredible work ethic that allows him to keep refining his game. Still very young and is growing into the player this team hoped he'd be. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Fred Hoiberg wants a timeout. Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. C-Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well.
Right.
Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Yeah, great perspective on that time. In the dunk by Doncic.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Portis sets the pick for Dunn. Over Smith. Dunn misses.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Doncic dishes to Jordan. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. And that one's good, Barnes.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Here's Dunn. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Jordan the screen. Smith kicks to Barnes. Jordan with a screen on Parker. Pops it up for Jordan. That one no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though. Now, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith against Dunn. Lopez a screen. Portis the pass to Lopez. Parker kicks to Lopez. Bulls moving the ball around. Screened by Parker. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Carter, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Parker against Barnes. And that one's good. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And the pass to Doncic. Fires the three. That one's not going to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside, Levine. He kicks it to Carter. Back to Levine. Lopez a screen. 5 to shoot. Levine passes to Lopez. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Lopez is great at squaring himself up from mid-range. He's effective whenever he has a little bit of daylight to shoot.
Pass to Jordan. Now Mejri, guarded by Levine. Mejri kicks to Doncic. Jordan up top. And Parker comes with the help. And that one's good. Barnes. Bulls trail by 20. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Jordan. Matthews comes in for Harrison Barnes. Devin Harris is checked in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. Chicago also making some changes. Felicio's checked in for Lopez. Valentine comes in for Jabari Parker. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Zach LaVine. Here's Harris. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Mejri. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Mejri's got 6.
On that play, I mean, it feels even better to be the guy setting the screen than the guy scoring the points.
They set the screen. Poked away. It's stolen by Barea. Harris inside the line. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Payne, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 20. Carter outside. He feeds it to Holiday. It's deflected. Harris with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Holiday with the block. He dishes it to Carter. Mavericks with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, Barea. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low, here's Payne. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He has 7.
Look at this. I like this team basketball, keeping the ball moving till they find the right shot.
Mavericks leading by 18. Powell with the screen. There's a screen. Here's Barea. Pass to Mejri. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mejri's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's the way to attack. Get it into the post and go to work.
Payne kicks to Holiday. Now here's Payne, guarded by Barea. Carter with a screen on Barea. Clock at 6. Shoots off the screen. Payne can't hit. Dallas has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Oh, I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
The Well, Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kicks to Valentine. Carter with a screen on Matthews. Outside Holiday. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Another three for Chicago.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
.135 left in the third. To the paint. It's stolen by Carter. Carter with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Salah measure. .129 left to play in the third. In the corner, Powell with it. Over Carter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock. Looking at some numbers for Holiday. How he performed last season. Put up about 12 points a game. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, he hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Now here is Harris. Nowitzki a screen. Barea with it. Now guarded by Payne. Off target with his three. The Bulls have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Mavericks leading by 17. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's Nowitzki. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And that's 10 points for Nowitzki. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Carter outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Carter's got 7.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Barea, that's a 2-pointer. Dunn with some nice D.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation, the coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Dallas leading by 17. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. They've got J.J. Barea. Powell is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Harris. And it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. Chris, you talk about basketball IQ, intangibles. Look no further than Denzel Valentine.
Oh, yeah, he's a playmaker, a shooter. I mean, one of the silkiest teardrop floaters in the game.
Now, here's Barea. Outside Matthews. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. They'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And that game against the Hawks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
He's off on the first. Portis, he's checked in for Carter. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 18. Dunn passes to Valentine. Outside Portis. There's the three. The Bulls keep it alive.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And Matthews kicks to Barea. Pass to Harris. Over Holiday. And the shot is long.
Now, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
A different look for Dallas. Jordan comes in for Dwight Powell. And Doncic is subbed in for Devin Harris. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bulls. Jabari Parker comes in for Justin Holiday. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Portis, the pass to Valentine. He kicks it to Parker. Portis, a screen on Matthews. It's Parker with the drive. And the layup is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dallas leading by 16. Nowitzki outside. Jordan sets the pick for Nowitzki. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Dunn kicks to Portis. 5 to shoot, and it's Parker in the corner. Matthews with the steal. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball. Jordan the pass to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That one goes in. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Lopez inside, guarded by Jordan. Count that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Dallas leading by 18. Doncic with it. To the middle. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Parker, right side. Portis, a screen on Matthews. Parker with it. Matthews covering. Portis. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. But they recover it. Barea kicks to Doncic. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Barnes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dennis Smith comes in for J.J. Barea. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Levine's checked in. Here's Dunn. And it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans. You know, you've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant leaving OKC, going to Golden State. C-Webb is having someone to root against good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, there can never be a hero without a villain. Sure. Even if that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about the NBA is that our off season normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And, you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone to root against. I think it's good for the fan soul to have somebody that you can honestly root against.
That's fun. And the basket is good. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, Greg, it's not just you. I mean, it's the stat line, too. Look at what he's doing. A dominant night on the glass.
Smith for three. It's all in by the Bulls. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 8 points for Chris Dunn.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Smith on the wing. Dunn covering. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Dunn picks one up. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
Yeah, I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
The first one falls.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Smith hits them both. Bulls trail by 18. And here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And shots like this one, it gets Levine going. I mean, he loves showing off that big boy muscle on these contact finishes.
Now Smith. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Dunn. Parker with no one around. Chicago working now with a new shot clock. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
You know, Chris, Bobby Portis showing continued progress as a scorer.
Well, look, he can shoot from anywhere on this floor, and he's 6'11". I mean, just imagine that. But, you know, if you give him starters minutes, you know, maybe he can be a 20-10 guy in this league.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Portis.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Done again, Smith. To the inside. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Smith. Smith's got assist number 8 now on the night. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
A 7 feet tall Lopez makes dunking look easy. Once he's close to the bucket, forget about it.
Smith outside. Passes it to Doncic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Portis the screen. Portis a screen on Jordan. Here's Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Portis the screen. Dunn attacking. Buries it down low.
A masterful penetrator. Once Dunn notices an opening in the defense, he tears it asunder.
Smith against Dunn. Smith the pass to Jordan. Doncic with a screen for Barnes. Got a piece of it. In the corner, Smith with it. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Dallas. Jordan's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Now, here's Dunn. Inside, Doncic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Doncic. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game.
Levine kicks to Portis. Out to Parker. Portis the screen. Parker dishes to Lopez. Good D by Barnes. Mavericks leading by 15. Doncic with it. Barnes outside. The dish to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Parker drops them both. Dallas calls timeout.
Go home, Dallas!
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Harrison Barnes.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Even though they're ahead, he said, these guys are capable of catching fire. They can score a lot in a little. I don't want to see anybody easing up until the final whistle. Guys?
Bulls trail by 13. Levine inside the three-point line. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Smith kicks to Barnes. Tipped away. Lopez with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Chicago's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's slammed in by Smith.
I tell you what, Smith has one of the best first steps I've seen in a long time. This guy is outstanding in terms of how he explodes.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 16. Dunn passes to Lopez. Portis the screen. Lopez kicks to Dunn. Lopez, a screen on Smith. Here's Dunn over Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
How about the point guard position? A lot like the quarterback. You need a team to put the ball in your hands and trust you to run the show, especially down the stretch. Last season, the Bulls handed Chris Dunn the keys.
Take a break.
He seized the
Take a break.
opportunity.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And Dunn, the fifth pick back in 2016, voted by his fellow draftees as the favorite to win Rookie of the Year. But, Chris, it took until year 2 in Chicago for him to break through.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this game is all about getting better, finding the right situation. He still has to become a little more efficient as a player, cut down on his turnovers, improve his shot-making abilities a little bit, but he's delivering on his potential as a two-way player.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Doncic. 16 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Harrison Barnes.
Just the scoring alone. I mean, it's a fantastic game for him. He was just going over, around, through the defense, I mean, all day long.
Holiday, the pass to Felicio. Matthews against Parker. Carter sets the pick for Parker. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Parker's got 8 points here in this quarter. And Greg, you look at Dunn. It can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Powell, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Screened by Parker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocked loose, and here are the Bulls now. Carter with a screen on Barea. Here's Payne, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
And here's Barea. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce-back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
Great job, Wesley. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.